Hey y'all, welcome back to the Eternal Guiding Light Tarot channel. Okay, you already know who this is. It's your 144th friend. Relax, relax. You already know who this is. Okay, without further ado, we're going to jump into your part 3 of your self-development message. This one might be juicy. I don't know. Okay, so for the first 2 parts, I would say were really great messages. The first one was like chef kiss. It was just like beautiful. That was like the perfect way to start off the new year with a great message, right? Of just like forward movement, of new things, of nothing connected to the past, which is great. The only thing that was connected to the past was in part 2, where spirit was guiding you to really like pay attention to things that you need to let go of in order to move forward. Really great messages, really great energy, perfect way to start off the new year here on the channel. I mean, like, when I say I love it so much, like I love it so much, it just makes me want to scream. So without further ado, let's jump into part 3. Part 3, they gave me the download. It hurts to be number 1. Okay. They also gave me, like, instead of being number 1, it hurts to be Don Dada. It hurts to be the boss. It hurts to be on top. It long story short, it hurts to be an alpha, right? But they gave it to me in the sense of growing pains. So when it comes to your self-development, it's not easy. Like, there are going to be some things that you have, that you must change, and it's not going to be fucking easy. It's going to tug on your heartstrings a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But these are the things that you must do. These are the lessons that you must learn in order to elevate to where it is that you are destined to be, right? So it hurts to be number 1, right? You want to elevate to be your best self, but it's going to hurt because you have to make certain sacrifices that, it's going to cause you to do things different, to move different, to hang out with different people, to go different places that you might not necessarily want to hear or do, but it's necessary. So, as long as you say to spirit, this is what I want, you will be tested. It's up to you whether or not you're going to pass or fail. It depends on how much you want it. So take the energy how it resonates, but let's see what your message is, because spirit is saying it hurts to be number 1. There are some growing pains. Let's see what they want you to know at this time. Okay, so you have the 3 of Wands in the transitional stage. Do we take this Knight of Cups Tower if it comes out again? But what came out is the Page of Wands with the King of Wands in the transitional stage for your second message. And then for your third message, let's see what comes out. That is too much. So we'll just look at it. It's the Hermit. It's the Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, the Moon. Damn it. Judgment in the reverse, 8 of Cups in the reverse. You have the 7 of Swords in the reverse, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, 2 of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, Strength card, Knight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, all in the reverse. We're just looking at it. If it comes out, sure. Okay. Okay, so you have the Knight of Wands with the Justice card. Okay. So let's see what is going on here, because spirit is saying it hurts to be number 1. It does. It hurts, right? Because what's at the bottom of the deck? You have 6 of Wands. So what I'm picking up here is that you want victory. Sorry, my hands. Y'all know how I feel when my hands be dry. I don't like it. Okay, so what the 3 of Wands is giving me here is that, I'm sorry. It was the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Sorry. So the 6 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, what this was giving me is that you want victory and success. That's a given. You clicked on self-development. This is what you voted for. So you want to be victorious. You want to be successful. You want to, reach higher heights, and you want to grow into your best and your higher self. Right? But what the 3 of Wands is giving me is that, it's kind of at a halt. They're saying, halt. The ships are destined to come in, but it's all up to you, right? And what you do and the work that you put in and how you contribute to this. These things aren't going to just be handed to you. It's not. And if it's too much for you to wrap your mind around just by listening to it, all you have to do, if you want to take notes, feel free to take notes. And therefore, you'll see it visually on paper. And then you'll notice, like, it's really not much. Maybe hearing it sounds so overwhelming. But if you take notes as I say, okay, do this, do this, do this, or pay attention to this, it might give you a little bit of ease and relaxation to know, like, oh, okay, like I have a cheat sheet here. Like, she gave me a whole cheat sheet. And if you just start applying the lessons and implying the information, I don't feel like it's going to be as daunting as you think it is. And I feel like once you start doing the work and making the necessary changes, then we'll start to see this Three of Wands in the upright, meaning that your ships will definitely be coming in. However, the divine has put your ships on pause at this time because there's still some more work for you to do. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands here, King of Wands here for your second message. Excuse me, and I think this is a very strong indication for your level up, for your ascension, for your evolution, for your maturity, right? So there's still some maturing that you must do. You need to go from the Page of Wands to the King of Wands, okay? Whoever you are, divine feminine, divine masculine, take the energy how it resonates. But this King of Wands needs to be in the upright, and it's almost as if like this Page of Wands needs to be in the reverse or maybe take its place, I heard really take its place, because obviously the King of Wands is much more stronger, wiser, and powerful than a page. I mean, you have a child here and you have a grown-ass man. Take the energy how it resonates. But there's still some maturing here that you must do, okay? Hence, wow, they're telling me, they're pointing back to growing pains, right? You know, like when you're an adolescent and you're going through puberty, right? And you're developing into an adult. It's a similar concept here. Very similar is what they're saying. So with the Knight of Wands here and the Justice card, okay, there's still a lot of balance that needs to be restored in your life, okay, because things could just be a little, they're giving me the word mishmashy, a little all over the place, a little wonky, wacky, just all over the place. There needs to be balance, okay? Balance must be restored, okay? But these are the growing pains. You know, these are the things that you must elevate through and ascend through. And I hope this is all making sense. So, okay, let's see here with the Three of Wands. What is your message? What is the message for the Three of Wands here? Let's get a clarifying message. Jesus. Five of Cups. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to take these. I didn't like how they came out because it was like, let me shuffle. But you have the Five of Cups, the Six of Swords in the reverse with the World card. So we finna see. But let's see what's going on here. Three of Wands. Because your first message was amazing. Okay. But I'm picking up like this daunting feeling when it comes to making these sacrifices. You know, you have to get over that. That's a part of more healing and that's a part of your journey. But that's going to create blockages until you get over that. So you have the Judgment in the transitional stage when you're clarifying this Three of Wands. Like I said, until you call judgment on a lot of things and until you accept the fact that you have to make these sacrifices, until you accept the fact that, you know, certain people can't go with you. It is what it is. You can't go to certain places expecting different results. You have to switch up. It's kind of like a lifestyle change, but like not really. Like you could still be yourself, but you have to be a little bit more conscious and mindful as to like, they're saying like what you're getting into. Like pay attention. Because these things right here are going to be in a transitional stage. It's going to be blocked until you do something. You have to start putting yourself first and what it is that you want and what really matters and prioritize this year. Prioritize. And I say this year because it's up to you. As long as it takes you is as long as it's going to take for it to manifest, whatever it is that you're working on. The second message here with the Page of Wands, with the King of Wands, you have the Four of Wands. You must come together with yourself. You must grow up. You have to find union within yourself. You know, your inner child needs healing. right? So there must be a connectivity to your inner child and your adult self, right? I hope this makes sense. This could be something that you could be working on for this year. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This could be something that you could be working on throughout this year. This might take you this year. That's just what I'm picking up. And that's fine. That's better than moving backwards. But whoever you are, you have to find a connectivity within self. Start using your discernment more. Pay attention. Why is the Four of Wands here, Spirit? You have to start paying attention. You have to start making wiser decisions. You got to grow up. No more immature decisions. You can't just be out here making decisions because that's not how it works. You have to be conscious. You have to do things with intention is what I'm getting here. Eight of Swords in the transitional stage. You have the Page of Swords in the Strength card. So, yeah, it's literally what I just said. With the Eight of Swords here, it's like you'll forever be in like this stuck mental state or just this immature state, you know, where you're confused, you're lost, you don't want to grow into a man child or a woman child or whatever. You know, you want to mature as you evolve. As your physical matures, you want to mature. You want to wisen up, right? So what I'm getting here is you have to start to be more mindful and be more observant, like stand in your power more as a divine being and make wiser and better decisions here. You have to disconnect for the world and find yourself. I hope this makes sense because you have the Six of Wands here again, you know. I'm hearing this is going to lead to your ultimate victory and success. There, you know, they broke it down in steps because it's a lot. So this might be something that you will work on this year. But Nine of Wands with the Justice card. You have the Two of Swords here with the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm picking up here is that you might... At this time, you're just being called to really use your intuition at this time. If something feels unbalanced, it's time for you to start tapping in and figuring out the equation, the puzzle, figuring it out. If something feels unbalanced, well, what is it that you're doing that you need to start doing something else and stop doing? You have Seven of Cups here with the Tower. It's time for you to break free from this illusion that life is just one day at a time. Like, you have the control to balance out your life. You have the control to acquire all your dreams and manifestations. You have to do the fucking work. You have to make the changes. You have to break free from this illusion. 1313 on the clock. Okay? So you could be used to your life operating a certain way, but you're gonna continue with the same old thing with these same old habits. You know, it hurts to be number one because you have to make such drastic changes sometimes, right? But you got to start paying attention. Go within, you know. Yeah, King of Swords, you got to wisen up. You got to start to see things from a higher perspective. You have to. You must. You have to see things from a higher perspective. Because if not, you're not going to elevate, is what they're saying. It's just so simple. I hope this makes sense. So I'm going to close this one out here. Because that was a lot of information. And I feel like all three parts had a lot of information. And I don't think there's anything to clarify. I think it's clear as day. You have a double mission here. Light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. Like I said, yes, you might have to make some drastic changes, lifestyle changes. But at the end of the day, it's all about you coming into union with yourself. So yes, okay. This is kind of like contradicting, right? So it's like, yes, you have to be true to yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to be you. But you have to do things differently. You have to do things better. I hope this is making sense. Let me read this one from the book. double mission here because I want you to get it. So it says light worker starseeds are mission and purpose oriented. What did I say? You have to do everything with intention, correct? 15:15 on the clock. Many have the feeling that time's running out and there's something they came here to do, create, and contribute. They're here to grow as souls individually, your individual mission, and also to contribute to the planet in some action-oriented way, collective mission. Now, I'm going to stop right here because what I want you to understand is exactly what I just said. You have to be you and stay true to yourself, but you have to do things different. Now, when you start making moves like this, you start pinging up frequencies to the universe. Like God and the angels and the ancestors, like the whole divine team is going to start to receive those frequencies. Now you're contributing as all, like to the collective as a whole. Like, okay, everybody's on the same frequency. Everybody's elevating. Everybody's moving up. Their collective mission is often answered through a career calling or by devoting their life to something bigger. Until they remember their collective mission, it can feel as if something's missing or that they're forgetting something important. It's common for lightworker starseeds to feel that they're different, and they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice. As such, they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit in, or by spending time in some sort of closet, such as a spiritual closet. If you pull this card, you're being called to remember your collective mission and step into it even more fully. You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a big, great thing or decision you need to make. You also don't need to have a great big plan. If you resonate with being a light worker, all you need to do is work out what lights you up, your passions and joys, and keep doing that. When you trust and follow the simple path of things that light you up and then lose yourself in the doing, you'll light up the world without even trying. That's pretty much what I said. Even in the second message, it doesn't have to be making these changes, these lifestyle changes and sacrifices isn't this thing. You know, it's not this weird thing that you do in a hidden temple. No. It's just by you choosing better for yourself and then backing it up with action. It's just that simple. So they have a little exercise here that you can do just by you asking yourself, and you can write it out or you could talk to yourself or whatever. How can you serve the world by being you? What is it that you want to manifest? Because in the first one, you want to manifest something. So, and by you manifesting what it is that you want to manifest, how is the world going to benefit from that? And then, okay, you dive into, all right, well, what do I need to do to get there? Well, you already know if you go to part 1, part 2, part 3, you're going to know. And then you'll be able to piece it together. But you need to back this information with action. Okay, so I hope this all makes sense. I wanted to keep this short and sweet because the first and second message were so heavy in information. And I feel like this message was heavy in information as well. But it was something more so that you need to digest and decode. So take your time. That's why I'm uploading them I've uploaded them like this across the week, because I need you to take your time with each one. Okay. Congratulations. And I wish you nothing but the best this year. Definitely feel free to comment, keep responding to the community tab, because the more you do that, the more I'm able to pick up on your energy and get you the right information that you need at this time. Okay. 19:19 on the clock as we close this out. Love you guys. Bye.